Hello again, this is Verde, and today we're playing some Talented. So let's try to go with the wizard this time. And let's go with the stronger, with as high mastery as we can. So there is the core talents of the wizard. We have an option between Cyclone and Fireball. Fireball deals a lot of damage to a single enemy, and while Cyclone does a little damage to every enemy in the lane, basically. And so, yeah, Fireball, we can, well, have more damage and use it faster, or we can make the Fireball pierce, which, yeah, is good. And with Cyclone, we can make it either very short but stunning, or very long and damaging, which is what we are getting. And as the epic, the last one here, there is this, which makes our basic attacks crit when the enemies is already hit by a status effect. But in this game, in general, I feel like the early game is a lot harder than the late game, where we can reliably use this. So I prefer to get deep learning, which helps us, well, through the whole game, and, well, also the early game. So let's get started. We have our basic attack here. It looks quite simple and limited, but it can be useful. And we have this, which, especially at the early game, basically clears a whole lane. Later, it might not kill, but it at least pushes enemies away. It also knocks back very strongly, but... Illuminate. Increases experience gain and increases the light. I like increasing the light. A lot of stuff, really. So let's get that power orb, just to get it out of the way. And that double orb. And next time we're going to reach Illuminate. And then the other thing. Illuminate is very good because it basically makes... Oh yeah. It makes it so that you don't spend a lot of things on stuff. Also, the wizard has this orbs thing. They are, well, slow. But they are useful. As you can see, some enemies are being destroyed by them. Or even hit. And that's enough for me. As you can probably see. I don't even need to use my tornado because of those. See? They're good. Let's keep moving. I want to illuminate. Look at how clear this whole thing is now. Let's move towards that talent package. Talent packages are very good to basically, well, shape your build early on. Right now, my build is basically whatever I can find. But, well, Wizard is, in my opinion, one of the strongest class in the game, if not the strongest, like, Yeah. Because, well, basically the wizard, one of the things that the wizard does is to mess up with the talent tree itself. Well, yeah. So what do we have here? Let's reroll you. The nucleus. Let's reroll you. Burn, baby, burn, setting enemies on fire. So we have some options here. We can set the enemies on fire or get more orbs. The issue with orbs is that there is one specific enemy in this game that is the rat that basically goes through the orbs, you know? And because of that, I don't usually like going for orbs, but let's do it this time. You know, we can deal with any pesky rats that show up. So we got a lot of toxic orbs, and we got extra experience when we kill stuff with orbs. That's about it, really. And knockback orbs? Anyway. We got orbs. That's our whole thing right now. This is one of the mechanics of the wizard. You know, I honestly kind of expected to get something to mess a little bit with the talent tree, but yeah. Let's go slow. Orbs is nice. And we can still use that thing to make sure that enemies need to go through our orbs more than once, you know? We are playing something, they are playing... What's the name of those games where you obstacle courses, I suppose? A lot of orbs. Yeah, sure, let's get this. And oh, I'm out of talent points already. A lot of orbs now. Now it is quite hard for our enemies to get through our orbs without touching any. Not impossible, really, but harder. Eventually it shall become impossible, right? With enough orbs. With enough orbs. Orbing. No rats still. You know, therefore we are good. If a rat shows up, well, we need to start thinking about some strategy to deal with them. It is not guaranteed that the rats will show up every run. Oh, there is ring theory here and atomized there, which is good. Those are some very good orb-related things to get. So, a ring theory is a spell that when you cast it, first of all, it helps a lot with the hat issue. It basically calls your orbs towards closer to you, and it gives you one extra orb when it does so. You know? It's not permanent, it goes away at the beginning of next night. However, it's good. You know, it is fairly good. You need to attack enemies. It is particularly good when an enemy gets past my initial orb ring, because I can use it to, well, make it sure that it needs to go through a second orbs ring. Oh, another orb-related talent. I like that. Let's start going towards Atomize, which is another orb-related thing. You know? So I have 10 orbs right now. 11. Orbs. Quite a lot of orbs. Quite a lot of orbs. 12 orbs. The cool thing is that given enough orbs, we can generate an impenetrable ring, I suppose. Like a ring where it is impossible to go through without touching orbs. That's the whole goal. Let's see if that will be possible. So we now have Atomite. We basically duplicate a random orb, you know, and we increase their damage slightly, all orbs damage, for a tiny amount of time. So, now there is this talent over here, Magical Hat. It does not do anything on its own, but it makes it so that we automatically learn something away from it. And it is sometimes a very good tool in order to get to, or good, other places in the talent tree. You know, let's use out Atomize. And there we go, 10 damage on those orbs. You see. We have a lot of orb power right now. Sadly, I don't think that orbs are affected by ability power. You know? That will be cool, but it isn't the case. That's fine. Duplicate another one and increase their damage just slightly. Orbs. Very cool invention, isn't it? Did I pick the legendary there? Oh, I didn't. The epic, not legendary. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, I think this one is a little bit more useful because it increases the damage of all of our orbs by 2. So, a little bit more orb damage. And we have the octagonal orbs, which do a little bit of knockback. They're not bad at all, because they usually make sure that my enemies take more orbage. You know, they are further orbed. And there we go. If only there was a way of making my orbs orbit a little bit faster. So that enemies get... Oh, I didn't even see that bat. That's fine. Impressive that it got away from my orb of orbs. So let's say this one is 3 glacial orbs, which can apply frostbite, which is basically slow. Straight flush, just a little bit of damage. Sadly, it does not affect my orb, so I don't even know why I took it. This one is not bad, but at the same time, I prefer to keep moving forward. In the chance that I can find another package or something. We are very well orbed right now. Also, if something gets past, we can always press 2. Like so. This wall is a lot less... It's a lot harder to go past than the previous one. can basically shrink ourselves. Or a radius or something. Something goes past, I mean. Very chill run, all things considered. Just need to keep an eye on our MP. Yeah, the wizard, unlike the archer, the wizard has MP, which is a resource that, well, we need to keep in mind. You know, it is not like something that will go away all that easily. Same time, we can get this. I want more orb stuff, but I'm not finding it. I'm not. Oh, there is an orb thing over there. Power orb thing. How did I miss it? Also, if I can lower the... Oh, the archer did not get that much of a good time. The archer, the skeletons, I mean, do not get that much of a good time because they usually die the first time within the ring, you know? And once they die the first time within the ring, they're basically guaranteed to die a second time because orbs. Getting a lot of levels. One more level. We can, of course, use this. Still gotta take a look at our things. A lot of levels. Thing is, orbs give me more XP. The other means. Not orb, not orb. That one is not great. Oh, that one is though. And there is a portal already. You're only at the wave 12. Breathe. The whole getting twice as much XP really helps, right? Because I think right now that we... Oh, good grief. I might have accidentally used my shrink ability in a wrong moment. In a bad moment. I wanted to use the atom thing. This ability, which increases how many orbs we have and increases the... Oof, I almost died there. Thankfully, the thing that I get, I believe, when I level up, was there to save me. Good grief. I need to be somewhere, somewhat. You need to be somewhat careful here. Because I still don't have any way of recovering health at all, and I want to get there. Really don't care about this, and let's see. So none of these are good. Grind them up is great. Let's get grind them up, even though this is elemental sprites and upgraded versions of them. I think this one is a little bit better. Because, and hear me out, we can get simple interest. Even though it is a little bit late. I'll explain what it does in a second. We just need to survive this way. know, which is easier said than done. Certainly. Thankfully, we got some attack speed, which is often enough to push enemies into our circle. The circle is not bad, it is getting denser and denser. You know. I believe right now that it is impossible for an enemy to go through the circle without taking a single hit. But sometimes more than a single hit is necessary in order for the enemies to be destroyed. Also, it is very important that we kill as many enemies as possible with the orbs, because they give twice as much XP. You know. And that is very important. 18 points, great. We will, this time around, not be spending all of them. Funnily enough. We need to keep around, we need to keep up 6 of them. Or, and let's keep 6? Yeah, 6. There's that thing. Let's try to get that one next night, though. We will not be taking that because simple interest makes it so that we do level up or on basically every 2 unspent talent point that we keep at the end of a thing will give us a level up to a maximum of 3, of course, because we only have 3. But that way we can basically save a few things to get some levels, which is nice. You know, it's not bad. 3 levels, 3 extra levels per wave, that's something. You know? It is not like instantly winning territory, but it's very good. Funny enough, as the wizard, you kinda need to avoid some rare upgrades. You know? Because there are just so many of them. You know. Oh yeah, we got 23 levels out of that. There is that thing, increases the light. I think having a guarantee legendary... Oh! Having a guarantee legendary is a little bit better. So we need to keep up. Keep that thing going on. I will not be taking that, it's a little bit too far. I'm just skimming real quick to see if I missed some orb related stuff here and there. Like I did down there. Very big talent tree, isn't it? So let's go to another thing. Wave 15, and we got the Turing. The Turing is very good. Basically, every time we can get a blue one, we get 2 of it instead of 1. You know? 1 second. I'm back. So, every time we get a blue, we get 2 of them. I got so excited I forgot about the 6 that I meant to keep. That's fine. Actually, it seems like we got the full 3 levels. So probably we only need to keep 2 around. We don't need to keep 6 talent points unspent. Because we went from 148 to 151. You know? That is 3 level ups. So we really only need to keep 2 unspent. Great to know, really. Great to know. Oh, breathe. But I get a lot of attack speed because I level up a lot. See? And I can use that to push my enemies back into line if they get out of it. That's the goal, at least. I already have 28 balls. You know, 29 right now. Great amount, really. Yeah. Yeah, the circle is getting... As the circle gets denser, it gets better and better. So, see, I got 2 of that. Funny, when I got this, I think I got 1 here and 1 here. Quite good. Don't I have super effective any already? I don't remember. I'm going for that. Oh, great, I got 2 of those. Anyway, what do we want? Really? Shock and Awe is quite good. Let's get Power Hungry. Power Hungry does give us MP, which we don't really care. Ability power. Yeah, let's just go out of here, right? Let's just move on. We got 1 of those here. I think 1 of those. We can explore quite a lot of terrain very quickly because we get 2 of those every time we get 1 of those, you know? That's good. I am moving towards that, but I need to keep on 2. Let's see let's see if we get to level 170. Yeah, we did. That's great. We are starting to get very strong. Oh, breathe. Yeah. Not strong to the point that we don't need to care about. Sometimes when we cast stuff, we cast stuff twice. That is actually pretty neat. I wonder what is causing that. Like... Oh god, I probably should not have done that. Could I? That's fine, I was not punished for it. I think it is the first time I'm using stuff. Probably got a talent that I didn't pay enough attention. Or at least as much. We're at maximum attack speed, by the way. With basically very little investment. You know? There we go. So I want to get here. Let's say... Oh, there is this. Level up. Sure. Chance to cast abilities and level up. That's pretty fantastic. Is that this? No. I am not really sure. Oh god. Does acknowledge basic attack damage every time we level up. This is not bad. Not bad at all. You can get that fairly easy. And let's get here. For science. Let's get for science. So there is this. Level up, I have a chance of leveling up twice. Which is something that I am interested on. I need to keep 2 on thing. So let's say, God, we're casting a lot of stuff just by existing, really. Every time we level up, we get some more violent rings. Remember, every time we level up, there is a chance that we level up again. You know? And there is a chance that we cast a random spell. Now things are starting to get, well, within control. There we go, more level ups. Also, look at my ability damage, 920%. My things deal 55 damage. You know, a lot more damage than my orbs, but I got a lot of orbs. You know? The thing about the orbs, not their individual damage, which is 13, sometimes 18. Getting way too many levels. That's perfect, though. Enemies are coming in contact. Oh. Yeah, there's that. Anyway, enemies are getting in touch with the thing. So, every time I activate a thing, there is a thing. Oh, this is great. Learning common talents has a chance to transform that into rare talents. That means I get double. Also, I got some points. Some talent points, because this next 3 things that I get, they are blue, will refund their cost. Funny thing, I got them twice, every single one of them. So yeah, I suppose I'll be getting a lot of things. So let's keep moving, right? Oh, we got a thing. My basic attack has a chance of applying random status effect. That is nice. Oh god, that was a mage hat. Let's get double up, of course. Let's get more secret ingredient. Let's get another mage hat. The thing about these mage hats is that they often... Oh, look, I didn't even notice that. But grief, I'm almost a max attack speed just by that. Oh, there is an orb of power there. And a double up there. You know, we are getting those. And a thing. Okay. Let's wait for the next night before we go into that. I think that's a good decision. We have 48 by default. I think, yeah, we already have the 50. Which, just do that, you know? Now, let's test something. Can I, like, unequip? No. So they will be randomly shrinking and going back to their original size, which is a security hazard for me. You know? It is something that I am lightly scared of. My ring blinking, you know? I really wouldn't like my ring contracting and expanding on its own. And also, when it does that thing that refreshes it, you know, it basically creates place in the top region that is not as well protected, you know? I think. I don't know how much visual that transition is, or I don't think it is visual at all. Like, I think that transition actually occurs. Also, I'm getting a lot of levels. Good grief. So, yeah, I got 49 talent points to the number. Before going there, I wanted to get that thing. There we go. I just got a Steam thing. Achievement thing. Let's go into the portal for the number 3. Skill tree number 3. Oh yeah, that thing. From now on, every portal will have one legendary thing. So we want to go through as many portals as we possibly can. Actually, that guy is very good for going through portals. I'm going through portals. That's something. Let's say I'm going through a lot of portals. I can just get this. Yeah, I just re-rolled out of everything good. That's fine. Never critical strike again. Some may pay, not bad. Insight, kills with ability. I wonder if my orbs count. Oh, I forgot about the 2 left over. It's fine. I'll survive without those 3 level ups. Don't think I will. Yeah. We're leveling up, and also look at my attack damage. It is going up quite nicely and quite fast because of the level ups. Look at my attacks. They're getting big once again because of the level ups. You know? Yeah. Things are getting somewhere. The attack damage. That's insane. 61. 63. 66. Because every time I level up a couple of times. Not just once, you know? So let's keep going. Remember, Verde, going through portals gives you legendaries. No portal inside. Here, though. Oh. No, there is this. Don't know how good that was. 53 points. Really, how do I connect to that? No idea, really. Yeah, very disconnected. Everything. Finally, a hat. Which did not move me all that much. And I'm still somewhat stuck. I think the solution is on this side of the grid, but where? No idea. I have no idea. Perhaps down here? I need to keep two around. What is that? Evocation is not bad. But I need to keep two around. So this is the last wave. Yeah, my abilities have 20% crit chance, it seems. Not like it makes any difference. Yeah. Not like it makes any difference whatsoever. Most enemies will not be able to go... Like, this certainly deals less damage than the Archer version that I got of the Circle of Death. I promise, next video will not be a circle-related one. You know? It's got 4 levels out of that. The thing is, we can use our damage to track how many levels we got out of this night. You know? It was about 60-ish. 65. You know? 66. Up until now. We went through the whole game without having a way of recovering a single piece of health. Which is funny. So we got Mastery 21 and 22 and some new challenges. I'll be leaving you guys here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, don't forget to use the YouTube thing. And I think I see you guys next time.